welcome to another vloggity vlog. I am fairly fresh out of the shower. I'm trying to hurry. It is, what time is it? 5:07 p.m. on May, I just looked, 11th, 2022. It is a Wednesday as usual. Mary's masseuse, chiropractor, massage, whatever, got moved to today. So she's got to get out of here in like an hour. So we got to get on the grilled cheese tournament. So that's what we're doing today. We are starting up the Elite 8 round of the Tournament of Toasties. We'll talk more about that in just a second. As usual, there are time code links in the description below, so if part of this is what you're looking for and part's not, you can skip around, jump to what you're excited for, rewind, all that and more. So make sure you check out those out if you don't like everything we do here. Not a lot of movie reviews today. There'll be some game talk, of course, nothing crazy there, really. I have a secret project I can vaguely talk about a little bit, and some other fun stuff as well. And, you know, maybe Joe Bob Jamboree, I don't know if we have any updates on that. But ultimately, we'll get to that when I can calm down. We're gonna make some cocktails too. It is, well, it got up to like 86 today. What is it right now? Still 86 outside, and then the pollen was super high. I'm having yesterday was terrible. We'll talk about that more. Let's make some grilled cheese. So as you know, if you've been around, or if you're new, maybe you don't, we got this magazine like over a year ago. It was about soups, but there's 50 grilled cheese of varying gourmetness in the back here, and we've been having a blast with it. We picked 32 of our favorites. Of course, we narrowed that down to 16, and then you just saw us narrow that 16 down to the top 8. These are all our opinions, and we're learning some fun cooking tricks along the way. But, oh, I see why it was wet. She had a thing, I set this in a thing where she was thawing something. Anyways, today we are here for the first round of the Elite 8 as we narrow down the 8 sandwiches to the final 4, and we do these every other week. So we have some kind of slightly more basic grilled cheese going on today. So we'll just describe what we're gonna make here. Not a lot of work to be done here today. So we're gonna have the diner style grilled cheese versus the fried mozzarella grilled cheese. So the diner style, we're gonna sandwich 2 slices of American cheese between 2 slices of white bread, spread mayonnaise on the outside of the sandwich, and cook, flipping once until golden. Serve with ketchup, optional. And that's going up against and that was like number 5 on this. By the way, you can get this, look up Food Network 50 grilled cheese, or I have a link in the description below. Online article, almost identical to this. That's going against the number 40, the fried mozzarella. We're gonna whisk together 1 egg and 2 tablespoons of milk in a shallow dish. We're gonna mix a 1/4 cup of flour and 2 tablespoons of grated Parmesan in another dish. Sandwich 2 slices fresh mozzarella between 2 slices white bread, coat with the flour mixture, and then the beaten egg. Cook, flipping once until golden. Now, we learned last time to do this slightly different than what it's telling us. So let me try to run through these notes for you and see what we're working with. My camera's still okay. So originally, looking for it, bear with me. So in the original go, we put the diner style up against the classic. So essentially it's the same sandwich, but cooked in butter or cooked with mayonnaise. You may not know about this, it's amazing. I especially like the eggy taste you get from mayonnaise. Some people prefer the buttery taste. The real trick that we're not doing here, because we're sticking to this, is putting mayo inside the bread. That makes the cheese ooey gooier. So you could even hybrid. You could put the mayo on the inside, put the butter on the outside if you want. Maybe one day we'll try that. But we're going more with what the actual thing is to keep it fair. And that was in the original. And then, yeah, we mentioned that we both agreed it was the diner style. And then in the original round, let me find the fried mozzarella. I'm sure it was towards the end. I was putting it off. Here we go. So then originally, we had the fried mozzarella versus the barbecue roast beef. And it was a very close round, apparently, but the fried mozzarella won. So then we moved on to our Sweet 16. And the diner style went up against the number 2 bacon and tomato. Diner style won. We have some notes. Eric had trouble deciding. Mary was still meh on bacon and tomato. Mary doesn't love tomato. So that's fair. So no notes on that really. And then, where is it? So in the Sweet 16, the fried mozzarella went up against the number 15 potato chip grilled cheese. And we have a little bit here. Very close for Eric. Double dredged this time, so that's the thing we did a little different. Next time, less flour, more cheese in dredge. I'm glad I read that. Okay. So that's our notes. So let's see what we're working with ingredient-wise here. Let's get the camera down. Not a lot to be done here. Honestly, grating the Parmesan is gonna be the hardest part. So I got my Murray's Parmesan. We got some Kraft mayo. I need to learn about some other mayos. let me get over, where should we go? This way, yeah. Got our egg we're gonna do for the dredging. We got, that's to be for the flour and stuff. We got Mary's all-purpose flour here. Hopefully I don't lose the rubber band. We got some still good white bread, but it's starting to get a tiny bit stale. We got the deli American cheese, and we just went with this. This is what we've been using all along. You probably do better with fresher mozzarella. Maybe one day we'll try that, but this has done really well for us. We aren't gonna have time today, but I did wanna play with doing the fried mozzarella wrapped in bacon. We'll try that again some other time. So at this point, let's just start grating some cheese. Now, the recipe said, I believe, 2 tablespoons. And yeah, 2 tablespoons of grated parm. But apparently we decided it needs a lot more of that, and it doesn't quite need a 1/4 cup of flour. There's a lot of flour getting on the bread, I suppose. So let's see what we can do here. So just use this just to get grating. Do love my fresh Parmesan. You don't really want to use the jarred stuff. They put like preservative kind of things in there that make it less melty. That's probably way more than I needed. Like, that's about a tablespoon. Actually, you know what? Let's do some more. Let's get it really Parmesan on the outside, because that's about 2.5 tablespoons there, maybe 3. Oops, careful, starting to get the plastic. Don't put plastic in there either. That'll not taste good. Okay, that's probably good. Oh yeah. So now we got plenty of Parmesan to mix in with a little less flour. Get a little more cheese on the outside and see how that goes. Cool. And like I said, that's pretty much the hardest thing we're about to do here today, so. Got this song in my head. Something I'm using in something and I can't get it out of my head. All right, I'm just gonna go ahead and get rid of this excess cheese. Some of it kind of melted to the board, so we'll just flip and use the other side here. All right, let's go ahead and finish up making the dredge. So it said a 1/4 cup, but we said use less, or at least we want less on it. So I'm just gonna not quite fill up this 1/4 cup. Something kind of like that. See how that goes. We'll get that all mixed in. This might be a bad ratio in the other direction. No, actually, I think that's gonna work out pretty well. Mixin', mixin' and fixin', Mojo Nixon, Daryl Dixon, fixin' the mixins. Now that way we definitely know there's Parmesan in that fried goodness. We're gonna set this off to the side. We're gonna dredge next to the pan that we're gonna be working with. Boom, did not lose, awesome. Okay, I'm gonna put away the parm, then get the milk, we'll make this other mixture. There we go. Got Mary's organic grass-fed whole milk. And what was the measurement on that? No, it's 1 egg and 2 tablespoons of milk. Miak. That's how you beat the goblins. I need to watch that again, it's been too long. Alright. Alright, so, well first let's set this aside. Let's get the egg. I guess it condensated a little bit. All right. Did you see your boy poorly do the one-hander? I'm trying, y'all. I gotta get my ring off because I'm about to start getting my hands messy. Actually, I'm kind of proud of that one-hander. That was pretty good. I do have my moments. let's get 2 tablespoons of miak. One. And 2. What you trying to do? 24 karat, 24 karat, something. I got one more. I missed a little yolk on my finger. It's a yolk, son. I said a yolk. There we go. Just in case. All right, let me get to whisking the night away. Just about ready to put these together. Just gotta put cheese, mayo on bread and put cheese in it and get it going.
Okay.
Oh, and I used your notes, and we did a lot more cheese and a little less flour, so.
Okay.
For the dredging.
Okay. Okay.
Hookex? Oh, and you missed it. It wasn't perfect, but I one-handed that egg. One hand crack and release. Didn't drop any shell. I did crack into a bunch of pieces in my hand. All right, that should be pretty good. We'll leave that whisk there in case we need it. And, all right, get the board back. Ship to I need to sing a different song. Mary, what's another song that usually gets stuck in my head?
I'm not singing that one.
Oh, yeah, I wonder what's inside.
No.
Oh, just wait till I make my cover of that. All right, 1, 2.
Buckle my shoe?
Sure. If my shoes had buckles. 3, 4. Mary's got her island pants on. Jack's claws are a little...
He has taken the time to mount Mama lately.
Yeah. He climbs on Daddy, too. He's a cute boy. He's a cute boy. Sometimes he goes too far. He wishes he was a millionaire. He would buy all the catnip. Snacks? I don't know. I don't got words. Words are hard.
Yeah, plenty of words.
Yeah, she ain't wrong. All right, let's just go ahead and put together the mozzarella one because that's way easier. One of these days we will try this with like the fresher mozzarella as well. It has 2 slices. Just get those slices right up in there. Boom. It's too easy. Now we get the American cheese open and probably tear the plastic bag. Yep, because I don't know why Kroger does it that way, but it is annoying. And where is the, okay. But we want to go ahead and mayo these up. And we're actually going to kind of put that together right before we put it in the pan. I'm just, whatever. All right. Oh, gross. I'll get it.
You're okay.
Don't need a lot. And next week I can pretty much tell you, and something could change, but the plan for next week is potato salad. Like cookout style potato salad. No raisins! Which apparently is something white people do. I've never heard of it. Apparently enough people do it that people have to be like, no raisins! But the fun thing is, there's more to that we're gonna do, and I just don't know if it's gonna be in the vlog next week or if I'm gonna have a second little separate extra thingy. If y'all follow me on Twitter or whatever, especially on Joe Bob Nights, you probably know what I'm talking about. Hi, Jackalope. Hi, bud. There we go. Just get all those crevices nice and gooey. Cream them, baby. Oh, it's the kids in the pool. I was like, that's a new noise, Jack. Some people have to worry about the kids in the hall. We worry about the kids in the pool. There we go. Pretty even. Even Stevens.
Even Stevens?
Yeah. Let's get the mayo off there. And let's start heating. Heating our pans.
Are these butter on both of these?
Nope, there's no butter in any of these.
Oh.
We're gonna heat a little under medium on the big one. And we're gonna heat right about medium on the top one, or the small one. I'm gonna go ahead and bring the camera over. So we're gonna go ahead and dredge the mozzarella. Then actually I'm gonna go ahead and grab these 2 American slices so they're just ready to go. Okay, so it's all heating up. Oh, that's on my phone, okay. All right, so let's dredge the mozzarella. Now, hold on. We're doing a slightly different than it says, because the book says to coat with flour, then the egg. But I think we went flour, egg, flour. That's how we double dredged.
Yeah. There you go.
Where's the, come to daddy. Wait, am I looking, oh, that's the old one. Shiitake. Wait, no, that's bacon. No, that's top 16. What? No. Oh, okay, no, I'm on the right. Wow, I'm so very confused all of a sudden. Oh, here we go, okay. Yeah, double dressed, okay. All right, so, let me go ahead and just give this a little bit of a whisking. We're gonna go ahead and bring the heat back down in the pan some. We do it kind of low and slow on these. Make sure the cheese gets ooey gooey, but these are good melty cheeses, so I'm sure we're fine. I'm just gonna get rid of this whisk. All right. I'm gonna pack that in nicely.
I'm gonna pack it nice and tight.
Mm-hmm. Because all my rowdy friends are coming over. That doesn't really... There, we kind of do it like that. That may help. Okay, let's do the wet mixture. And we're gonna go back into the flour. Oh yeah. I can keep the sandwich together. Okay. And now I got a ooey gooey mess on my fingers. And all clear. All right, I think we are ready to grill us some cheesies.
For cheesy?
For cheesy, my niecey. I don't know. Are you not my niece?
I would hope not for many reasons.
Yeah, right? All right. Here we go, that one's in. I have to wash my hands again now. And that one's in. All right, we are grilling cheeses. Grilling cheeses for Jesus. All right. I'm gonna put my stuff away while we're waiting here. You know, the old clean as you go. Let's get this little wipe down for cutting up here in a minute. And let's actually bring this heat up a little bit on that one. Yeah, I can hear the mayo starting to sizzle a little. We got this going. We might want to put a lid on that one. I don't know. I'm gonna set my dredge station off to the side. Not putting it away yet in case we need it. There we go. All right. Now we are cooking with gas. Literally. The boys are getting into the paper. Yeah, I don't know. I'm a little worried about this. Maybe I should have gone back into the egg again after the flour. Because it needs to kind of cook that egg. And I pounded so much stuff in there. We'll see. We'll see. Maybe Eric has to do this again. I do feel like dancing. I was trying to load the preview, not the actual video. Front door cam, come on now. All right. Yeah.
Probably a car.
Yeah.
Someone saw this car.
Yeah. Come on. That is weird. What is that? Okay, I hear that sizzling a little bit. I see that sizzling along the bottom. Theoretically, I shouldn't have to lid these, but we might lid them when we flip them. Get that cheese good and melty.
Mm-hmm.
Do 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 do. All right, good. American cheese is starting to melt a little bit around the edges. Looks like the mozzarella is starting to melt a little bit as well. Burp. Eric's burping.
Oh.
Man, I guess I'm just waiting around. Yeah, exactly. How are we feeling on that? That might be about ready for flipping. This one, I don't know. Let's give this one a look, huh? Still a little soft under there. Cheese is not holding the sandwich together yet. Come on. Here we go. Oh God, no. We got a while. Good. Actually, we can probably turn the heat up a little on that one. What are we thinking on this? Oh no, that's still got a while too, okay. Turn the heat up on both of these a little bit. Oh, that smells good though. Oh yeah, we got some cheese bubbling out on the edge here. Make sure we get over the flame because our little grates are not quite lined up with center. All right, yeah, I don't think we're gonna need to lid the American cheese. We'll see how the mozzarella goes, but it needs some time. And some rosemary.
So funny.
At least somebody thinks so. How are we on time? 5:30. Okay, all right. I think we'll be barely okay. Ooh, and I need to be aware of that. Have those home drinks on it, just in case. We haven't shot over there yet, but just in case. Okay, so. Yeah, in hindsight, I really probably should have done egg on that again, but I think it's gonna be all right. I'm gonna say this one's probably. What?
You need to brush some egg onto it.
Maybe. Oh, perfect, perfect. Well, actually, that was a little light on that, but Mary likes a light grill, so that one's gonna be fine. Got a little bit of a cheese crisp happening too. Love it. How are you looking there? You can still go a little longer. Let's actually take the heat up on that one a little bit. Yeah, this one's gonna be ready much sooner than this one, I believe. So actually, let's take the heat down so the touch. Because we still need to flip this one.
And I can't reverse it?
Maybe. Take that heat up a good chunk and let that go real fast. Mozzarella is definitely melting over here. A lot of cheese is gooing out on this one. Hindsight, I probably should put this one on that burner. Hello, my darling. Hello, my ragtime gal. I think I'm just gonna flip this. We'll see what we got here. I mean, kinda. Yeah, I should have re-egged.
Well, I think we can brush them on.
This might be unfair. I mean, it cooked it looks like. That one is just...
Melty?
Yeah. This one is ready, unfortunately. Well, actually, it could stand to toast a little bit longer on that side. I mean, yeah. It's also getting smushy. Definitely getting the mozz nice and melty over here. Yeah, this is why, like, I feel like this really needs to be, like, done in some oil or something. Like, it's weird to me. But again, I guess it was supposed to be the egg, the fat of the egg that was cooking it. I don't know, man. I don't know. Of course, this would happen on a day that I don't really have time to redo it. Let's actually push this cheese kind of up onto the sandwich a bit. I'll kind of keep it a little bit more together. And it's probably good, honestly. Let's just go ahead and call this one. Oh yeah, that's beautiful. I will show you momentarily. See how we're working here with the fry mozz. What's it look like under there? Can't get under it. Yeah, it's probably good. Let me see. Yeah, we'll go with that. Okay. All right. Let's bring you over for the cutting. A little lighter on this side. We'll get you the close-ups, of course. All right. Quarter cuts. We're about ready to plate here.
Okay.
Nice. And corner cuts. All right, we are ready to plate, so let's get you the close-ups. All right, so maybe not the most photogenic, but I mean, looks pretty tasty for sure. And again, I don't know. We'll see how this goes. It may be a little floury still, but we're learning. And yeah, I guess we're ready. We're ready to figure out that this is probably the winner. All right, so Mary has chosen. The traveler has come. Where do you want to start?
Let's start with... Actually, let's start with this guy.
All right, and remember, pose for pulls, because pulled pretty good last time. Actually, not that bad. I do think doing it in the egg a second time, but okay. Yeah. That is tasty. I forget how good that is. And I do think that's better than we've done it so far. Except I think doing the egg, that'll help really take off that raw flour, you know?
I think maybe brush it with an egg, like a second time.
No, you just dunk it back in the egg mix, yeah.
Okay.
All right. Now, here's your winner, I'm sure. It's gotta be, right? That's a motherfucking grilled cheese.
I think you might be right.
That's a motherfucking grilled cheese.
No, this is with like the mayo.
Uh-huh. Not on the inside though, because I wanted to keep it fair.
Right. I honestly, I do wonder how much of that is that it's good, and how much of it is like it has sort of like that nostalgia.
Yeah, I mean, but again, it is based on our opinions and our taste buds, so. I mean, that fried mozzarella is really good. It's nothing to shake a stick at, but I think just that classic grilled cheese, man, that is hard to beat. But I do think we did a better job of flour and cheese ratio today.
I think so, maybe, yeah.
This might be a little tangier with some egg wash on our egg dunk. Man, these are kind of light sandwiches. Oh, I mean, small ultimately.
Mm-hmm.
So what do you think? You think we're just calling the Diner Classic?
Let's just call it the Diner Classic, yeah.
I mean, that's pretty easy. Both sandwiches fantastic, but it's just hard to beat an original. That's fucking good. Now I want some tomato soup. All right.
Are we doing
What?
the bacon wrap?
No.
No.
I don't have time. Okay, that's that. That's your, yeah, that's your Elite. That's your first round of Elite 8. All right, thank you, everybody. Obviously, a lot more vlog to come. And next 2 weeks, we'll do another round. And it'll be on the fancy side of the bracket. So that'll be fun. All right, more coming. As per Mary's suggestion, instead of just tossing that egg, I just threw it in a pan. Make a very thin little egg layer here. And it could be interesting because, I don't know why it's smoking. I have it very low. It's probably some raw flour in there.
Or it could be steamed.
Oh yeah, probably steam. Good call. But hey, since those were pretty light, I figure this would be a nice little something extra. It's on the corner of the table. We have a little unboxing we'll do today. I still haven't decided what cocktail I'm gonna try to mix up, but I got a little while because I'm gonna drink my wine first. I don't know, I'm still learning my, oh, no, that's still, it's not there yet.
Okay, so diner style versus...
Fried mozzarella, which I think is like 40. Diner style is like 5.
You're correct.
It's almost as if we've been doing this a while. Let me get some more of the heat over there. I'm making crepes.
So this is the top 8 we're down to?
Yeah, we're in the Elite 8. So we have actually, Diner Style has made it to the final 4. Let's get a little bit of salt in there, not a lot. See if I can grind any pepper one-handed. If I can even get the lid off on it. Nope, I'm gonna set you down, everybody. Just chill a second. 1, 2, don't need a lot. 2 little grinds of black pepper. As you can see, all right. How are we doing? No, it's still a little runny. Do a little scramble job here. Low and slow. Hold on, I'm about to lose my phone. I gotta get a better grip. There we go. So you get a bonus. See what happens when you like this video? You get a bonus greeting, just like Curtis Connor. No. This is difficult one-handed. La 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 la. We're getting there. Flatten it out some. Sorry. eggs, eggs, eggs. We making eggs, eggs, eggs. They're gonna have legs, legs, legs on these eggs, 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 eggs with legs, eggs with legs. Ooh, legs got eggs and eggs got legs. Remember when pantyhose used to come in those eggs? I think they were called legs, if I recall. Yeah, and they're in eggs. Legs were in eggs, Mary. That's why these eggs have legs.
Oh, you were doing that super low.
Yeah. Yeah, baby, I'm going all Gordon Ramsay on ya.
I usually put mine on medium. Are you on medium? You are.
No, I'm on medium low. I figure if I take long enough, I won't have to share. You'll have to leave. They're getting there.
It is not that time yet, little boy.
Yeah, I'm not entirely sure this is normally how I do scrambled eggs, everybody. I just kind of just went for something here. I would certainly be using a smaller spatula. Be doing more than one egg. Okay, those are just about there. Sorry, doing this with one hand and not being able to control my pan is getting tricky. Little custardy still, but almost. Oh yeah, the bottom's starting to get there. Not a lot. Probably lost a lot to the pan and the spatula. But I think we just about have it. Seems like, yeah, I'm just losing a lot to the pan and the spatula. Really creamy, custardy. Those are probably good. I'm gonna put them on a plate. Okay, I salvaged what I could. It's not a lot. I guess I should get a fork. Oh, and I'm filming upside down. I'll have to fix that in post, or I'll forget like I sometimes do, and you'll just be looking at this like, what the hell, Eric? Scramble the eggs. Pretty good. A little creamy. A little under-seasoned, but not bad. If you want to bite, though, you're going to want it soon, because there's not a lot. Not sure what the face is. I'm trying to figure it out. You don't like them that creamy.
Texture, yeah.
I was going for more of a Gordon Ramsay-ish creamier egg.
I like my eggs to have a little more body to it.
It depends. Normally I would, but I just wanted to do something a little different today. And that's pretty good. Put that shit on toast. Toast. An avocado toast. Damn, I've got bread, I've got avocado, but I don't got no more egg. No, I got toast. All right, let's do something else. And dishes. That wasn't too big a load. I did all right. Normal stuff up top. Coffee pots, Patreon mug. And you know, got this going down here. I'm pretty good. My favorite part was when I moved Mary's thawing plate over to her coffee pot while I was in the middle of cleaning my coffee pot, and then she comes over and tells me why she's doing it, and then sets it back on top of my coffee pot while I'm trying to clean it. That's my favorite thing. I love you. All right, anyways, I'm a dish master. It's Star Wars time. All right, we're gonna do a little unboxing. 4 stars, check it out. Last drive-in, oops, I just knocked that off. Last drive-in, Fright Rags, last drive-in. Sorry, Jack, that's not really... I know you love playing with pins, buddy, but I didn't mean to knock that off for you. All right, let me turn this upside down because it does have our home address on it. So I'm actually going to open it from the back. And in just a second, I'll probably... Oh, hold on, let me make sure... Yeah, I don't think any of that... It was very blurry. That doesn't show anything. I hadn't really thought about this over here, but we want to make sure. We're trying to have a habit of always put address sides down because we never know what Eric's going to film.
You were the one who put all that shit over there.
I had to move it away from where you had it stacked up for making the grilled cheese in the actual cooking section, lady. I had to put it somewhere. All right, I'm very excited. You know I love Joe Bob. You know I love Darcy. You know I love Fright Rags. I love Ship to Shore, of course. But this is the other piece of what got ordered from Fright Rags. I think I showed you last week the new Joe Bob shirts in the koozie. These bad boys limited to 3,000 pieces. Please tell me you see that. Since I went in from the bottom.
Are they 69ing?
Yeah. Wow, that's awkward. We got Darcy the Mail Girl talking plush. We'll take a better look at this in just a second. I just want to get them out of the box. And we got Joe Bob Briggs. These are gonna go nice with my Chili Buddy from Ship to Shore. These are from Fright Rags. Chili Buddy is from Ship to Shore. Nice. And do I get an extra card, sticker, and candy? Nah, I guess because I got it in the other thing. Okay. But yes, we got Joe Bob Briggs. He's got I'll have to separate the thing, but he's got little Velcro so you can put his brewski in his hand. He's got his nice little bolo on. So it's true, they did, oh, that is a bummer. I am gonna say that Fright Rags, you made a mistake with these. I heard people talk about it and I thought maybe they were just wrong. But usually with talking plushes, they have a, they have the voice box or whatever. They usually give you some kind of zipper spot so you can get to it to change a battery.
Jack.
He likes Darcy. Joe Bob says, check it out, Jack. You want some beer? Apparently Jack is now a Joe Bob fan. All right, let's see. It doesn't really say much else on that side.
Jack off the
table. Oh, yeah. Get off the table. What are you doing? Jack. Let's
Jack.
get this.
Jack. There you go.
Okay.
Sorry, I have kind of food on the other
No,
hand,
you're fine. I just totally forgot what we're doing here. So, Joe Bob talks.
Yay!
If you know what I mean, and I think you do. Joe Bob says, check it out. And always remember, drive-in will never die. Okay, let's get back to the movie.
Now let me tell you a 3-minute anecdote.
The film. Darcy, why do you do this to me?
I don't know, Joe Bob. So she's got her mail pouch, and that Velcro's out. Again, I'll have to snip it, but the mail will actually go in her mail pouch. That's pretty cool. Got the last drive-in logo. Jack, I know you're excited about Joe Bob, but you do not belong on the table, kiddo. Down, down,
Jack.
down.
You are going to get squirted next time.
Mm-hmm. Little floppy hair in the back. Got the fishnets. I guess you see.
She heard her.
What are we?
The letter.
Oh, the letter. Okay.
Does not want to focus.
No, that's gonna be too close for this. Something Mutant, 2519 Carpenter Street, Austin, Texas. That's cute. Austin's the director. Austin's also Joe Bob's agent, handler kind of guy. Let's see. Does she work?
I'll explain it to you later.
Yeah.
You got a letter, Joe Bob. Aw, they love you, Joe Bob. It's fun. Oh, hell yeah, I dressed up. Villa.
Okay, I need a John Brennan and I need a Yuki, and they also must do the Hogzilla chant.
Oh my god, I am obsessed with this movie.
Right? Hogzilla.
I'll explain it to you later.
That's awesome. They may say more than that. I don't know how it rotates around, but that's really cool. You know, I love Joe Bob. Anything Joe Bob merch, I'm buying. And it's not even just Joe Bob or Darcy. I should probably point this out. My whole love of The Last Drive-In, it's not specifically a Joe Bob thing or a Darcy thing even, because everybody kind of their favorite host is their host they grew up with as a kid. So for me, that's actually Up All Night with Gilbert Gottfried and Rhonda Shear. That was my hosting duo growing up. I knew of Elvira, seen some, and knew of Joe Bob, seen some. They didn't click with me as a kid. Now Joe Bob clicks with me, but also just that whole community. The mutant family is what really clicks with me. That's like my group of weirdos that mostly I love and I appreciate. And even on top of that, you know, folks like, you know, Justin, Amy, John Brennan, they tend to be the people that I'm most excited to see and hang out with, because not only do I feel like we're actual friends, but they're trauma people, and trauma people are my favorite people. So you got trauma people that are responsible for the mutant fam, and Joe Bob and Darcy, who I do love. I'm not dismissing. It's always a thrill to hang out and chat with them. It's like when I go to the Jamboree this month, or next in July, I'm honestly a little more excited to hang out with Justin, Amy, and John, you know, and maybe get to talk a little bit more to some people I didn't get to talk to before, and of course the rest of the mutant family. But it's always going to be a pleasure to hang out with them again. And Darcy is also a huge Weezer fan, so she gets extra points for that with me as well. So. Let's see if I can get him to do anything. Oh. This is kind of like the show now. All right. No, sir, I didn't see you playing with your dolls, sir. All right, let's talk. Boop. Sorry, I'm having fun with chat. Let's talk Jamboree a little bit. No new news. I got tickets. I'm excited. That's all I can really tell you about the Jamboree. But instead of talking about the Jamboree, let me tell you what I can tell you briefly about my secret project. It's only a secret because I just want it to be revealed when it actually comes out. It's nothing like crazy special. It's special to me. He's wilding out. I've been throwing him toys. He's having a blast. Essentially, I'm kind of making a commercial for a company. Like, you know, again, nothing like major international. Well, I mean, they are an international brand, but I mean, it's not like I'm like working with a car company or something. You know what I mean? It's a company I love, a company I adore, and I've been meaning. I'm supposed to have done this a long time ago, and they've been super chill, like almost too chill about letting me take my time. But, you know, because people that know me know who have worked with me, the problem with me is getting me started. But the second I actually get started on something, I become ravenously obsessed with getting it done because I enjoy it. So as much as it is a commercial, and it's only going to be like 60 seconds, so you're not really going to get something massive, I'm so pleased with it. Mary and I shot it the other day. There's practical effects, sort of, not like gore, but practical effects. There's visual effects more than I thought there'd be. The editing, the music work, the sound work. I'm not quite all there. I did my assembly edit. It was 1:20 last night. I got it down to the perfect minute and started adding some sound effects and testing some visual effects concepts that really work and really sell it. Some graphics packages and stuff. And I'm just really excited about it. And I've shown both versions to both Mary and my dad both times. And there's a couple of beats in there that are meant to be pretty funny. And they laugh. Like, they actually start giggling out loud a little bit. And knowing them and how they're tough critics in that regard, that's very pleasing. The only thing that's killing me is I really want to show the people I'm making it for, because I know they're going to be really excited with it, but I want to hold off and, you know, get it done. But I should have it done by the end of the week. Like, you know, there was one edit I had an issue with. My dad inspired how to fix it. I fixed it today. That seems to be fine. So I may be doing picture lock tonight, and I got a few more sound effects to do, a little voiceover kind of work, you know, the graphics at the end, and a little bit more visual effects. But now that I've found my method of the visual effects, I just need to now implement it to a bunch of stuff pretty simply. And the hardest part I've already actually done. So I'm very excited about this. I don't know when it'll actually come out. I imagine before July. So, you know, just kind of giving you that. And the other thing I'll talk about is like, wow, it was incredibly cool doing filmmaking again. Because this was like a narrative. I actually did write out. It's not a dialogue narrative, which makes it easier. So it's kind of more like a beat narrative. Like, get these shots into this shot, and it's a rhythmic thing. And there's a lot of setups for it. And with the lovely help of Mary, who did an amazing job. And when you see this thing, and you see me in it, and you see the camera move, but you know I'm not controlling the camera, Mary's doing it, and she's doing a great job. The rhythms and everything are great. It just really came out the way I really wanted it to. And it was just nice to, like, in a day, we shot the whole thing, and by that night I had my assembly. Helps that it's only a minute. Also helps that part of what put me off to doing it for so long is I had these grand plans of how to go about doing it. You know, getting on like massive cameras and bringing out massive lighting and this, that, and the other, and cleaning out my TV studio, which got junked up like right after we agreed to do this, and I haven't been able to get in there for filming stuff. So what really freed me was just like, you know what? I'm just gonna shoot it on this phone. I mean, it's pretty much only meant to be shown on the internet and anything, and this phone is a high enough quality camera at this point, especially by the time I do like some post-production on it. And you know, some of the stuff I shot in 4K, even though it's gonna be a 1080 video. But that really helped. It made setups much faster. Although I did use the Filmic Pro app, so we had some like lens options and things like that, keeping the frame rate and everything correct. But it was really exciting. And now like I'm excited again too, because again, the YouTube stuff became so intense for me, I couldn't really do other things. And last year I was working on that album, which I will hopefully be finishing this year. No, I am finishing this year. Fuck that hopefully shit. And when I was doing it last year, I needed to do some graphics and like cover art and, you know, things like that. And I signed up for like Motion Array and Roto Video or something like that. Can't remember what that other one's called. That'll like, you can upload your songs and it'll create motion graphics with clips you either upload or set or pick. It's really, really cool. Anyways, I got that stuff. I'm gonna start playing with it more. I started learning a whole bunch more stuff. I'm relearning After Effects in certain degrees. Anyway, I'm just having a blast. My creative juices are flowing like a motherfucker. Everybody can tell around me the last couple of days that I'm just fucking giddy with excitement. Like, I'm making something. I'm making things. And now I'm like excited about, I need to make more things. Like, you know, this is a minute and it's a commercial spot, but it is a short film in a sense. And I definitely tell a story in that minute. And I'm like, yeah, okay, I need to make more shorts. You know, just kind of get back into it, as well as making music. But yeah, the juices are flowing. I'm excited to do more of this. I'm even excited to get back to like rebuilding my website. I never really finished building again 8 years ago. But yeah, I'm just thrilled. And I'm excited tonight to lock a picture, and I'll probably start working some color correction and a little more work on the audio side. And what, tomorrow's gonna be Thursday? Tomorrow what will likely happen is I will have my my next to final refined cut or my final refined cut that I'll sit with Thursday night, and I'll watch a bunch, because that's what I do. I transfer it to my iPad, my iPhone, stuff like that, watch it a whole bunch, feel it, get ideas, review my work, which is way easier on something that's a minute instead of something that's 90. And then probably Friday or Saturday, I'm gonna send it off to them and get real excited for them to enjoy the hell out of seeing it, because I know they're gonna love it. I know it. I have no doubts in my mind. I think my more wild dreams of this at this point are, they're just gonna be so blown away by it. They're like, wow, this is so much more than we could have hoped. You know, like that's kind of that's my wild dreams. But anyways, that's kind of, I actually was able to tell you a lot about the secret project without really telling you anything, so yay. I will also say this though, and Mary, you weren't here, but I bragged on you and your camera. She's got a bug on her. I bragged on you and your camera work. And also I should brag on Mary's help in cleaning things up and figuring out practical things, because there was definitely a particular shot, as Mary knows, that we're still finding aftermath even as deep as we cleaned. That's all we can really say. But anyways. All right, so that's the update on that. Okay, real brief. Since we didn't really get to see any movies since last Thursday, normally we would have put our Thursday review of Doctor Strange in here, but obviously I threw it on the last thing. We didn't really watch anything, not like completely. I mean, we watched a little bit more Rebels, but we don't even have a whole season to talk about. The only thing we can talk about that's finished, we're gonna give you a quick no spoiler thoughts on Picard Season 2. Actually, before we even get into that, we'll just say, we'll also give you a brief thought on the new Star Trek Strange New Worlds, but we'll get to that.
Okay.
All right, so Picard Season 2, my thoughts in a nutshell. When it started, it was amazing. First 4-5 episodes, fantastic, all the potential, what they're doing, how cool this could be. Then I felt like, oh, they forgot to go anywhere with those episodes, and then it meanders and fizzles to the point where by the end I'm like, ugh. So by the end, I did not have a good time with it.
Yeah. It was.
I wasn't Halo hating it, but.
Yeah,
Sorry, that's what she's laughing at. He's playing with her.
he was carrying the tail in his mouth. But yeah, it's kind of one of those things. It's like, given the situation and some of the players involved, it's just like, I was hoping for a bigger payoff here, and you didn't really get it. And so I've heard some things about next season, so I'm kind of hoping that maybe they'll be a little better.
Yeah, it could
But
be.
I realized at least halfway through the series, if not sooner, that I was like, I don't really remember what the hell happened in season 1.
I don't think season 1 really played into it that much, other than just the crew he's assembled.
Yeah, but it's like, what the fuck was the plot for season 1? I don't remember.
I know he was called back into action, or he wanted to go back into action. Oh, androids. They had outlawed androids, and they had the new android, and... Anyways, but season 1 was great, but
Oh, the little android chick.
Yeah, everybody from season 1 is in season 2 and so. So the non-spoilerish way I can tell you my biggest gripe is to say there's a particular, let's say, location, essentially, an inexpensive location they go to, which at first I'm like, this is awesome to see these characters do this trope that Star Trek has done. But I thought because they had been to a few other locations for just a couple episodes, they'd only spend a couple episodes here and then advance the plot somewhere else. But no, they spend like almost more than half of the season in this cheap location that doesn't feel very Star Trek. You know what I'm saying? If you've seen the show, if you've seen the show, you know. You follow what I'm hinting at without spoiling.
Which location you're talking about?
I'm using location
Okay.
loosely because I'm not spoiling anything.
Okay.
And that was bothersome. Then there's very much a subplot with Picard and his youth that is just like too much. Like, I don't care. And then it's in the trailers, but Q is completely fucking wasted in this. Like,
Yeah.
okay. Cool cameo from a person we haven't seen in forever. Like Mary said, stuff in next season is going to be pretty cool. There's some enjoyable stuff. And by the very end of the season, like the last 15, 20 minutes, it was all right. It was pretty good there. But it didn't really make up for a bunch of other stuff. Plus, it does look like we might be out one of the coolest characters now. Maybe.
Yeah.
You know? So I don't know. But I was so hyped and then disappointed. And I think you're fairly similar.
Yeah.
But then we watched Star Trek Strange New Worlds, the first episode, only one episode, which is the Captain Pike series. And you know what? It was kind of fucking great.
Yeah.
And in my brain wanted to be like, oh, here we go. This is the show. And then I kept thinking of Picard, and it's like, wait, hold on. I'm not on that hype train until I've seen a handful of episodes of this. Because that first episode was great. I'm not lying. I loved the hell out of it, but it's like, I don't trust y'all anymore. You lost a lot of trust with how you ruined that. And again, I wasn't loving Discovery Season 3, so I was hyped on the Star Trek train for Picard 1 and Discovery 1 and 2, but kind of like, what do we do? Y'all are now on my list.
Yeah, no. I kind of feel like just New Worlds. Is that what it's called?
Strange New Worlds.
It feels almost like a bit of a palate cleanser after Picard, the season Picard.
Yeah, because it got way too, and I love character stuff, but it got like way too character. It was like all character and no razzle dazzle, no Trek, no real like grand philosophy kind of stuff, you know? Which is,
again, it may or may not have anything to do with anything, but I do kind of wonder if there was some rewrites and whatnot, just because
lockdowns and pandemic.
Lockdowns and pandemic, yeah. Because I think they were filming during the height of that.
Yeah, but even that wouldn't.
I'm not saying it's a good excuse. I'm just wondering if that was a factor.
It could be a factor, but I don't think that would be the thing that made this bad. What made this bad was the choice of the way they told this story. That's what made this bad. But Because when they Star Trek excellently. But anyways, you got anything else? I think that's probably pretty good. All right, that's pretty good. We're gonna talk wedding in just a second, but first, a little Jack. If you saw me getting sad, he's having fun with that mouse. He knocked it under like the middle of the couch. So we're gonna go rescue that for him. And I'll tell you our brief wedding stuff. All right, so brief wedding update, more of kind of a joke, but not a joke. So long story short, one of Mary's coworkers.
I was discussing wedding plans or kind of lack thereof with one of my coworkers, and somebody in the next cubicle over apparently was made extremely anxious. So she's like, she dropped by my desk, she's like, here, I printed this out for you.
Yeah, wedding checklist.
Yeah, we're we have a few things done.
We are about 8 months behind according to this, because no joke, the wedding is like 4 months from now.
Yeah, so I need to make him sit down and do some things.
Yeah, a lot of things. We've set a date. Here's the 12 month. I'm not going to read everything here, but here's the 12 month. We set a date.
Make your wedding planner.
Make your wedding planner.
Like,
yeah, we haven't
if you-
really. Yeah. Purchase bridal attire that early?
Yeah.
Well, we're not as concerned about that. Set a budget. I mean, kinda. We have a flexible budget, but we know what range we're looking at. Start looking for a venue, done. Start a guest list.
Yeah.
In my head, maybe. Book a venue, done. Find an officiant, done. Select your wedding party, done.
More or less.
I think you're maybe thinking of one more or something, but yeah, we basically got that. Where was I? Hire day of coordinator. Yeah, this is the thing I want to make sure we do. We have not done that yet, because we don't want to be worried about running the wedding on the wedding day.
Yeah.
Save the dates. Oh.
So that's what you do before you, theoretically, instead of waiting until we knew what the hell we were putting on the invite.
Yeah. Okay, that's good information. I mean, some people
We're to
we
the point
have.
where we might as well get.
Yeah, but still, in the meantime, we can be doing that with more people. But where was I? Find a caterer, done. Find a florist, book a florist, oh man. Supposed to do that a year out?
Yeah, this
Or
is
is
where
this
I'm
roughly
probably
in the
going
8
to find
months?
friends that go, hey, are you good at flower arranging? Here's my Costco card, go clean them out.
Yeah, something like that. Book a photographer.
Eh,
Luckily, a lot of our friends are. Maybe we could just be like, everybody else film our wedding. No, I would like to get somebody, but again, that's not a huge priority. I mean, kind of, I don't know. I guess it's something to consider. DJ or band rent? Well, we know we're looking for a DJ. We couldn't get our favorite DJ, but we are behind on figuring that out. We are in the 8 months category now.
Kathy's being trained on Tom's equipment. So we have something, if nothing.
Yeah, okay, yeah. Well, we always have something, if nothing. Register for gifts. Well, we're not find bridesmaid attire.
Yeah, I'm not.
We haven't figured
I
out
will
any
be
of that
nice to
yet.
my bridesmaids.
Start planning a honeymoon. Well, I mean, technically our honeymoon's booked. We just got to deal with the flights. Find your bridal gown. Again, it's not a huge deal, I don't think, for us. Find and order veil. Like, are the veils more difficult? Okay.
It's a separate piece.
Okay. Find shoes for ladies? Okay.
Yeah.
Create a wedding website. Do you know how long I've needed to fix my website? What the fuck? Okay, this is a little much. Arrange transportation. I can do that later. That doesn't.
Oh, we're getting down into the 4 month range.
Yeah, we are getting there. Finalize guest list. Send out. Save the dates. Oh, see, we don't even have to send out save the dates until not even just before 4 months. We're fine. Reserve rental items. Start wedding invitations at approximately right at the 4 month mark. We're fine. What are we worried about? And again, I'm not going to go through the whole list, but because my arm is tired. Mm-hmm. But actually, this checklist is very, very helpful. I'm going to try and leave it in a way that maybe you can pause and get a clean read on all of these, if you want to.
I like the day of.
I was going to say, yeah, the day of.
Delegate task wedding party.
Yeah, decor arrangements.
Clean engagement ring. Ah! Jesus Christ, Jack!
Oh my God, that was literally right in my ear.
Oh, he jumped up to my hip. Oh.
What? What?
Ow. Hey. That hurt.
What? Yeah, no, he got you good. Buddy.
He normally just kind of gently climbs up the back of my leg.
Yeah, no, I know.
He didn't straight up jump.
He's wilding out right now. God damn. Dude, that was like the highest pitched scream, and it's literally like right here.
Because I was scared and hurt.
No, I
at the
understand.
same time.
I understand, but damn. Wow, Jack, that's like if you're in a video game and you get like 2-for-1 headshot or something. Damn. Oh God. All right. Anyways, to finish what we were saying. Decor arrangements, clean. Oh yeah. See, at first I thought you were joking about clean engagement ring. I was like, why did she just scream in my ear about that? And then, but here's what Mary thought was funny about day of is the last two things: attend wedding and get married. Duh. All right. Oh, Mary, I'm sorry. I'm sorry he got you, and that's painful and a little bit bloody.
Oh, look at that.
Yeah. Luckily, I'm half deaf anyways, so, you know, punk rock, no earplugs. Not really.
No,
but-
he jumped up to here. That was his back feet digging into my leg.
Oh, Jesus, that's his back feet. All right, we're going to go deal with all this. I'm going to finish the trash, and we're going to watch some Star Wars, and I'll make a drink. All right, so we are going to try a copycat recipe. I have no idea if this is accurate or not. To the Red Lobster Mountain Dew Margarita, which is going to be an ounce and a half of tequila. I think silver. I have bought reposado to play with, but I'm guessing silver.
I would not do that with this recipe. I don't think it'd be worth it.
Right, that's what I was thinking. 2 ounces of Midori, which is a melon liqueur. Sour mix. I could get my sour mix. An ounce of triple sec. Half an ounce of lime juice. I just squeezed 1 full lime. So it's pretty much a half an ounce in there. And an ounce of Mountain Dew.
Only an ounce?
I know, that's kind of surprising. That's why I'm like, I don't know how much I trust this particular recipe. But since it's our first go at it, we'll go for it. And if this is any good, I'll do a flaming hot one eventually. So basically we're gonna mix all this shit together in a shaker with a cup of ice. For some reason they're saying put the ice in after, but I'm not gonna splash all that ice in after. I'm just gonna go ahead and get about a cup of ice.
I have a question.
Hold on, I'll be able to hear you in just a second. Let's say it's a cup of ice. Yes, your question.
Did you happen, when you saw that was a suspiciously small amount of Mountain Dew to be added, did you look for any other recipes?
No, this one has to get really good reviews, and then I'll try other ones if I don't like this.
Okay.
All right, so we're gonna put all this together in the thing here. So we need 1.5 ounces of. And we got the 1800 here. I bought Don Julio Reposado in case anybody was curious. Last time we did a margarita. Since then, I've done another margarita that was much better than the first one. Still could use a little work, but it was much better. We'll get to that eventually. There's my 1.5 ounces of tequila. 2 ounces of Midori. We're cracking the seal on this bad boy. We're gonna try and crack the seal on this bad boy.
Now, if I remember correctly, Midori is Japanese for green. It's also Japanese for blue.
Interesting. Yeah, I remember this is because this does say infused with Japanese melons. This is the original melon liqueur. Midori is a brand, not necessarily like it's a melon liqueur, but Midori itself is the brand. But this is usually, if you want a melon liqueur, what people are going to use. From my, again, I am no expert. Obviously, I'm doing this to learn about it, so please correct me if I am at all wrong. 2 ounces, okay. I need to get some pour spouts. Ooh, look at that beautiful green. This is like the blue carousel of green liqueurs. Did it drip? Can't tell if it dripped. It dripped. All right, get that in there. 2 ounces of sour mix, and I have confirmed with bartender friends and Mary's expertise that sweet and sour is the same thing as sour. I should probably make my own. 2 ounces, okay. Whew, that Midori smell is a little potent. Okay, got the 2 ounces of sour mix. I haven't figured out, I guess I'm putting this in a margarita glass. What are you doing? Oh, you're gonna smell it? Mary's going to smell it. Half an ounce of lime juice, which is gonna be 1/8 of a cup, which is essentially what I have in here, so we're just gonna pour this whole thing in there.
I wonder.
Did you sip it or just smell it?
No, I just smelled it.
It almost looked like you sipped it.
No, I'm kind of wondering if you would know better than I would if how close Midori and Mountain Dew are in terms of smell.
Oh, similar, but hold on, let me do this and then I'll tell you something interesting. So we want 1 ounce of triple sec. Of course, I'm using my Cointreau. I just prefer it. Ooh, I'm a little tiny heavy on that, just a hair. They do seem similar, but not super similar. But what's interesting, what I learned is apparently Mountain Dew was originally created as an alcohol mixer. That was its original intent when it was created.
Well, you had to do something to cut that moonshine.
Mountain Dew. Oh, it all makes sense. All right, so we want 1 ounce of Mountain Dew. I was going to do this with flaming Mountain Dew, but again, we want to try the traditional. Oh, and you're supposed to rim the glass with sugar. I don't have sugar. I only have lemon drop sugar.
Yeah, it might work, but I wouldn't recommend it.
Right, and I saw other versions that do like a tahini, so we'll try those at some point. But apparently only 1 ounce of Mountain Dew, which like Mary says is kind of strange.
I wonder. Well, see, makes me wonder if maybe it's just the 1 ounce of Mountain Dew to be able to call it a Dew Margarita, because you know that has got to be like a branding deal sort of thingy with.
Well, it was for Red Lobster. I'm sure it was for Red Lobster. Okay, so we're gonna, let me look at the instructions. We pull all that in. It doesn't say to shake, but it says put it in a shaker, and then, so I'm assuming it means that we shake it. Again, this being a copycat recipe. So we're gonna strain it and pour it over ice in a margarita glass. Let me go ahead and get, oh, look at Aaron while I'm getting a margarita glass. Oh, you know, that sweet, sweet boy.
Oh, he woke up.
Aw. Probably his daddy was stepping all around him.
Aaron. Hi.
I usually go with about
Everyone
4.
except for mommy.
Usually go with about 4 ice cubes in my margarita glass. All right, let's give this a good 10 second shake. Shake, 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 mama, shake your body right. Work, 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 your mama, work it all the time. Suck, 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 your mama. I don't know, that's probably 10 seconds. My hands got cold, that's a good sign. Got a little bit of drippage. Is this thing leaking? Or is that just condensation that's leaking?
That's leaking.
That is leaking. What? This is like the better of my shakers. What the fuck?
Maybe you just didn't get it on as tight as you thought.
I don't know, maybe not. You live, you learn. I'm not Tom Cruise, this isn't Cocktail. But it will be. Oh yes, it will be. I'm gonna strain that in there. Nice, beautiful, vivid color.
Yeah,
It's definitely leaking. Yeah, I see that. Uh-oh. Well, it did make a full drink. That's an impressive bit.
You put a lot of alcohol in there.
Well, alcohol and other juices. I mean, sour and Mountain Dew.
It's at least a 50-50 mix.
Is it? Oh, jeez. All right. Damn, I need a photo of that. Oh, you see it like bubble, like blurp. This is almost like a. That's like that's like a trauma drink, man. That's like Toxic Avenger.
Yeah.
Like I should theme that. I just need a picture of that. That's so insanely vivid. Got it. Where's my water? I still got a little wine flavor in my mouth. It's mostly dissipated. Okay.
Oh, he's all lifted up.
I don't really. Maybe smell a little orange, a little Mountain Dew.
I don't know where you keep.
I know.
It's like,
See, I decided you're great at cinematography as you are at filmmaking. So I mean, photography. So now I'm like, Mary will follow me. It's fine. All right, here we go. Bottoms up. Holy shit, that's delicious. That's fucking delicious. How is there only 1 ounce of Mountain Okay, Mary, you're not a huge Mountain Dew fan, so you're not gonna like it like me. Mm-hmm. But I want to preface this because I think, at least if nothing else, you can kind of confirm what I'm thinking. That tastes like straight fucking Mountain Dew. But there's like 1 ounce of that compared to like, what, like 6 ounces of other stuff?
The Midori is close enough.
I think it's the Midori coupled with the orange of the Cointreau that gives you that Mountain Dewy flavor with maybe a little bit of sour. That is fucking delicious. Okay, you don't have to try it.
I will try a sip.
Oh my god. I am making that again. I'm gonna make it with a flaming hot thing. Probably not in this vlog, maybe some other day. And again, don't expect Mary to love it because she's not a Mountain Dew fan, but like that tastes like just Mountain Dew.
It's drinkable.
For her, that's good. But I mean, do you confirm what I'm kind of, it's like...
I'm not going to confirm it just because I dislike Mountain Dew to the point that I don't really know what it tastes like.
You tried that flaming hot the other day.
I did, anyways. And it was meh.
Anyways, I'm telling you, that recipe, try it at home. That worked. I'm gonna try it with a flaming hot at some point. That legit has just become one of my go-to cocktails. That is like fucking mind-blowingly tasty to me. Like if I want to eat Doritos, now I need to learn to make my own gourmet Doritos, so I can like have gourmet Xbox Call of Duty night. You know, if you're playing Call of Duty, you gotta eat Doritos and drink Mountain Dew.
Oh, do you know?
Yeah, that's what I say. All right, that is delicious. Thank you, Mary. Nom, 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 nom. All right, it's been a day. It's 12:28. Mary just went to bed. I kept her up a little late. We watched 2 Rebels, but then she forgot she had to like make coffee and lunches. She has to go in the office. I drank my wine really fast, and that's really good, but it's also pretty boozy, so I'm taking my time. I definitely want to make more of these. I think maybe use the flaming hot Mountain Dew, which is not very hot, and then like a tahini rim instead of a sugar rim. Could be great. I was gonna do 2 segments. We're gonna do one that's maybe a shorter vlog, not a vlog, a vlog, which is fine. It's still probably well over an hour, so short. But I was gonna talk about games. I don't really have anything to talk about gaming. I haven't had a lot of time this week. The usual. I'm almost done with The Last Jedi Lego chapter. First time through. I finished Star Wars Battlefront 2. I guess this is a gaming segment tonight, although I may want to do the DLC. I don't know. I gotta look into if I have time to do that for the show, for the channel. Excuse me. You know, I play a little bit more wrestling. I've earned more cards. I've started setting up different factions just for fun. I put like, who is it? Yokozuna, Omos, Scott Hall? The guy we just lost. I'm sorry. It's late. I'm drinking. And who's the other big dude that's an Evo card? Anyways, I put them all together. I called them the Toods, but then Mary was like, this is Beefy Boys. So I renamed them Here's the Beef. Here's the Beef. Is this thing on? So, you know, just playing some more matches, getting some more cards, doing all that. Still haven't spent any money on extra cards. I'm just using motherfucker points. My faction points, I like calling them motherfuckers. Getting my Game Pass quests in, getting my Microsoft rewards points in. I'm almost to 40,000. Considering I was down to about 0 on April 6th and it's May 11th. Rocking it. I got the Evil Dead Game Deluxe Edition ready to go for Friday or Thursday night for me. Maybe, you know, I'm gonna do that single player stuff first. Then we'll try going and playing with people. So, Legend of Zeppo on Xbox. Let me know who you are. Like somebody like a Carl or somebody, you know. If that's I don't want to promise. Like, don't go buy that game and then get disappointed if I don't play online. But all right, fuck it. That was gamer talk. Let's move on to an actual wrap up. All right, let's wrap this up. Well, one last little detail. I actually kept the paper out of that box. It's actually got the Last Drive-In logo on it, which would be good for a gift, maybe. I don't know. I have a really, really cool idea for the Jamboree. I don't want to say anything now. I don't want to jinx it. Because I don't know if I can actually pull it off. The timing's a little tight. If I had one more month, I'd be a lot more confident. But I might have some really cool little thing to do for anybody I run into at the Jamboree. So we'll see. I have ideas that make it really doable. We'll see what we can do. Can't wait to get down there and all that. Joe Bob's coming to Louisville, Kentucky. But like, there's like 3 concerts that we're gonna have to miss because of the Jamboree, which only left a couple of concerts left this year we kind of want to see. And that is one of them on June 11th. And while if I asked Mary to really do it, she would totally do it. I know she would. She's really sweet about that kind of stuff, but I'm not gonna, I can't. I feel bad, because even like for me too, I feel bad about some of the concerts we're gonna miss out on because of the Jamboree, but trust me, Jamboree. So it's like, I can't ask you to miss out on Styx and REO Speedwagon. We've seen Styx a couple of times, which is great, but REO Speedwagon would be cool. I don't know if, maybe we've seen them once. It's like, I can't ask you to do that. I really, especially for a Joe Bob, if we had never seen How Rednecks Save Hollywood, I would have to ask. But we've both seen it. We both enjoyed it. Love to see it again. Who knows? Maybe they still add it to this year's Jamboree like they did last time. Or he'll be somewhere. We'll catch it again. But I couldn't say, hey, let's give up one more concert of the few left we're gonna have a chance to see. So just trying to be nice. But yeah, what else? I don't know. I'm looking forward to more free time for more creativity. I'm loving my creative mind being back. It is so wonderful. I can't wait. I'm already starting to formulate some concepts for a few more 3-minute short films. I feel like that's the next thing. I'm making this awesome 1-minute commercial. Maybe next is some kind of 3-minute little. I'm definitely thinking horror, and I've got some visuals have just popped into my mind, and I'm excited. It's like, I don't know what the story is around those, but it's like, that's how it sometimes works with me. It's like it comes like either a concept or a handful of shots. Like just, it's almost like you drew like a half a dozen incredible comic book panels or something. And then from that, I have to start figuring out, well, what is the story to that? What are these characters? What am I looking at? What's going on? What's the conflict? What's the stakes? And that's fun. That's really exciting. It's nowhere near as fun as, like, I don't know. I love all aspects of production. I love creating and writing. I don't love sitting down and typing and like scripting. I like being in rooms and talking about it, giving notes. But that's because I'm lazy, I guess. But then even pre-production, breaking shit down. How much do we need for this? What kind of gear do we need? How many people? How long to shoot it? How many setups? You know, all that's fun. Shooting it is kind of a nightmare, but it's like fun in its own way. It's like a very hellish summer camp on low-budget films. It's like you're pissed off and stressed like a motherfucker the entire goddamn time, but at the same time, you're creating all these incredible memories and friendships and connections, and you know, and a work of art. So that's how I feel about that. But then you get into post, and especially early days post, when you start seeing these things you've been visualizing forever really come together, and how they flow and connect, and how you can make them even cooler and come up with ideas. It's so fun. And there's ups and downs in post, you know. Again, you can get dragged down. Every section has its monotony of, okay, now I got to do the audio cleanup. Now I got to watch this section 1,000 times to really nail this thing down. Or, you know, it's like, oh, I have to hand roto every frame. I have to draw an outline over this thing, the perfect outline, like every frame. Thank God for the auto roto in After Effects, which ain't perfect, but it saves a lot of work. You know, down to mixing and the whole deal, and then the excitement of sharing something. And again, I'm doing it for the first time in a long time on a very, very tiny scale, with a 1-minute little short, essentially, versus like back when I did things like Zeppo with Jerry Williams and Lloyd Kaufman and Debbie Rochon, or you know, when I was doing Girl Scene, the original season 1. I think it's now called Flashback, Girl Scene Flashback on Amazon Prime, where we started with no money and a couple of okay cameras, and other than a scene or two, really fucking nailed it. And then, you know, the next episode, we upgraded some stuff. And because of those upgrades, we fucked up a big chunk in the early bit, audio-wise. But then it got so much better from there. And then by 3, we're doing this. And by 4, we've got better cameras. And, you know, like, and not only the tech side, but the filmmaking side. Like, I don't know. I've done things that are very long, very feature, and doing things that are short are cool, too. Like my Project Greenlight submission short you can find on TheEricButts.com called Free Fall. Anyways, I'm excited to get back to it. I guess, yeah, you know what? I'm going to do this so I know where to put the wrap-up time code. So we're going to do the thing again. Hold on. Cheeseburgers are amazing. What's in your butthole? Oh. All right, on that note, I'm going to wrap it up before I start telling you about more. So, thank you, everybody. Comment below what you're thinking. You got ideas, you want cocktails, you want foods. Again, potato salad and something special. Last drive-in mutant family style next week. Just comment. I love hearing from y'all. Click the thumbs up button. Give me the good old thumb of encouragement, as I do love to be encouraged. And remember that we will get through this. We will get through this together. Check out my music, the stuff I currently have out there. 90s style pop punk. Anywhere you listen to music, Eric Butts, look it up. You'll find it. Most of you will hate it. It's fine. But a few of you are going to fucking love it. And that's all I need. Just a few of you. And if I get enough few of you, if I get a few of you, and then a few of you, eventually I'll have enough to afford and justify putting out vinyl. That's all I really want to do. But, yeah. Checking out my music. More content and ways to support the channel with links in the description below. Just click that see more button to see more butts. That's it. I'm going to get out of here. I'm going to go live some more stuff. And we'll see y'all next week. I love you.